or something, and there's nothing to buy, then you're pretty much just wasting money because any rupees you pick up will count. Oh, you can just get in with it. There we go. A little hard. Yeah, it can be a little hard to hit it with the arrow because they're so skinny. Now he's done. He's charging his tail. He's going to stay in place. There. It's kind of like a cross between a scorpion and a turtle. So this is the first crystal, which contains the, descendants of the wise men. You ever notice that, like, there is a lot of crystals in games? I mean, you have the crystals in Final Fantasy, the crystals in this. Okay, I can't think of anything else, but I probably will. Sometimes I do that. I start off at this point. It's like, what's the deal with this? And then you can't think of examples. It's like when you're not like about to say something or about to think something. Suddenly, when you're trying to make a point, you can't think. Okay, so no monkeys anymore. He's off, in the wilderness doing something, whatever monkeys do. Okay, so now we have access to most of the Dark World. Yeah, but I really like, I cut games more slack nowadays because, well, I kind of always have, but because I downloaded this thing where you can make RPGs, And when you're thinking about like stories and like ways for characters to progress and stuff, like you really do have to kind of suspend some logic, because you can always say, oh, the character couldn't have done this, like those pegs, oh, the character could have climbed over, or something. But it's like, I mean, for a game, if a game was like completely realistic, then it wouldn't be fun because there wouldn't be like any challenge because you'd just be like, especially like in a modern game, because you would just get a gun and kill that guy or something, which I guess a lot of games do, obviously. But I'm not really a big first-person shooter fan. Um, Partly because like I just don't get like that perspective. It's not like realistic because it's like you can only see it's basically like taking a person and then putting blinders on. You don't have a whole lot of peripheral vision, and it takes a long time to turn around. So I don't. It's first person is a very good way to describe it, really, or it's disingenuous because I mean that's why I like let's see, Resident Evil 4 had a good perspective. Because it was like third person, but you were like kind of behind them. You're pretty close up to them. So it kind of gave you that first-person feel, but it was still more. You still see more around you and stuff. I don't like that limiting first-person perspective. Give me a headache, and also I'm just not like huge on the whole shooting thing. Because this is the guy where we get the flute from. So he wants us to go to the other world and find his flute, which he buried. Yeah, you got to teleport so that you don't see that scene, because otherwise it freezes you, and then when it stops, you've lost your vulnerability, and it'll just go back to the other world. So. But yeah, I don't really like just like pure action games. I like exploration and stuff like that. And so I don't know, just shooters. The first-person shooters can just get kind of tedious. And, I'm also not like a war person, so I don't really like the war ones. You know. Here, it's mysterious. Okay, so we use this to wake up this bird that's over town, and then we can get around a lot better. You can use it in the dark world, but a lot of times the war points will be near, portals to the dark world. And the bees can hurt you, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because it's like, unless he's like allergic to bees, I mean, there's really you have to be stung basically like. I mean, it would have to be probably. I mean, it's really hard for like a regular person to die from a bee sting, even if you're stung a whole bunch of times, because there's just so little venom. Well, I mean, there's a lot of venom comparative to the size of the bee, but obviously compared to us humans, there's just not a whole lot. Okay, so you play this, and booyah, duck. this little thing can like fly you wherever you need to go.